How would you feel if you had a much greater chance of getting Alzheimer's disease than the average person? I know how I feel, and it's simply because I do. And just to be clear, I'm scared. My great-grandmother died 2 years ago from this disease that affects an individual's memory, thinking, and behavior. And I'll never forget how it made me feel to see her deteriorate right in front of my eyes. Alzheimer's disease has been known as the long, sad goodbye, and I will explain why. I'll also explain the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease and warning signs of the beginning stages. I'll also speak about how it can affect the individual's lives and the lives of the caretakers, that may be friends or family. I'll also explain my research about any cures that have been found and medications that may help symptoms. Alzheimer's disease is a sad disease that oftentimes individuals don't see coming. The symptoms of this disease usually start off slow and gradually get worse over time. It's the most common form of dementia. Usually the first signs include memory loss of newly learned information, but that becomes more severe and includes symptoms such as disorientation, mood and behavior changes, deepening confusions about time, places, and events, and suspicions about even close family members. The disease is the most common in women and most of the time will begin after age 60. And as of right now, Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the world, and more than 5 million people are living with it. Now that you know some of the symptoms and facts about Alzheimer's, let me explain how it affects the lives of the individual and the caretakers. I've seen in my own life how the disease can affect and manipulate someone's life and literally take over the life of the family members that are left to take care of the person. The individual with Alzheimer's disease will eventually lose all independence. It can also reduce their self-image and self-esteem. As the disease worsens, the individual will most likely become anxious for what lies ahead for them. For the family members, especially the spouse and the children, it becomes hard due to the fact the individual might even lose memory of even who they are. Family members caring for the individual usually have higher levels of depression and anxiety. Caregivers also have a hard time balancing their own life with Alzheimer's patient's life. Now that we see how Alzheimer's affects the individual and their loved ones, let's look into the different medications and cures that have or have not been found. Although a cure has not been found, there are different medications to help with the symptoms. There are medications for memory loss such as cholinesterase inhibitors and mimetine. These help the brain cells stay strong. There are also medications for behavioral changes and sleep changes due to the disease. Recently, many herbal remedies have been used to delay Alzheimer's disease. The effectiveness of this treatment is based largely on personal testimony only. Today I've explained different aspects of Alzheimer's disease. It's a very sad disease that affects millions of people each year. A cure is yet to be found, but there is hope for the individuals and families affected by the disease every day. Maybe someone hearing this will be the person to find the cure. Who knows, but one day, I hope it happens so another great-granddaughter doesn't have to watch her great-grandmother struggle through such a sad losing battle.